What is up? Welcome back to Road to Glory. But it's not the team's Road to Glory, it's my Road to Glory. That's what this series is going to be all about now. I've kind of looked at it a bit, and I've kind of now realized that doing a Road to Glory, it's kind of like, oh, team, it could take forever. I'm not really one of those people that would like just rush in, get the team go. What this series is this series I kind of want to be slightly shorter. So, I'm literally going to do it until I win the championship. So if I win the championship next season, it's the series over and I'm kind of content with that. I get to pick a team and I can try and win the title. That's all I want it to be. So yeah, without getting that out of the way. Last race was very, very bad. You can see we were 20th. We were last. We got hit. Probably caused by my fault, by Gasly. Which caused us to get damaged. We hit the box. And yeah, didn't really do much after that. As you can see, Sainz is just pulling out his lead even more now. And yeah, there's really nothing much to report. Upgrades. Could be my last race in the Alfa Romeo, as I might think about moving, try and get to a better team. So I will leave them on very good terms. I'll do a tire wear upgrade. Should come in for next race for them. But we'll continue. Kind of thought that was going to happen. Our chassis does fail, that we rushed.
We'll need to tell a team what
Is annoying.
via the R&D screen.
But we'll have enough to let them. We'll have enough to put it on their car for next race. And yeah. Ooh. Doesn't go to us. So yeah, I do believe if I have a quick look at our corporate, after this race weekend, we have our driver transfers. Not bad. Our last hurrah. So we are in Hungary for definitely our last race with this team. It has been a decent race as already. Have that stupid glitch. As the team forgot to put our engine in. I'm gonna make sure I get my setup in at least. Yeah. Oh, there's our qualifying. Don't get any. Because we have to change the components. This is sad. This is not the way I wanted to go out with this team. Not like that.
With qualifying finished,
That's
it's time to remind
really
ourselves
bad.
once again of our top three: Russell, Leclerc, and Fernando Alonso.
Yeah.
With
That's not a sight you want to see not qualifying because you have to change components. So yeah. This is in our final race. We are starting dead last for Alfa Romeo. They want to see what I can do one more time. We're P20. Russell's on pole. This is like a good outlook to see what team I could probably join. Looks like it could be a midfield. We don't know what team, if we can't even get into another team. The Haas's look good. It's mixed grids,
Formation lap gets underway then,
pretty
and it's going to be
much.
interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect
The only ones that
lifespan
are
of the
consistent
tyres.
are the McLarens. No, I do think Perez does have a penalty, because he shouldn't be qualifying that low. So yeah, 5 of us on mediums, one last hurrah, one last chance.
As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, failing that, within the points.
This. The last look of this helmet. The last look of possibly this Alfa Romeo for us. As I think after this race we will design a completely new helmet. But we will do the contract negotiations this episode. So then you can see where we are. But it is 5 lights. And away we go for the Hungary GP in the Hungary ring. And so just sit back and watch all these cars do 10-pin bowling. Gonna take a wide line. Stroll is struggling to. Just isn't a place to overtake. It's like Monaco. It's Monaco without the barriers. We're gonna try to see if we can sneak up on Stroll here. And we do, sort of. That's just not good, Stroll. This car's always on tilt so much. The worst chassis on the grid, so I'm not surprised if we can't. And I'm not surprised that we're this low. Come on, catch up. Yeah, we're gonna send on Stroll. He deserves this send. Why is he trying to fight?
Great maneuver, you made it look so easy.
Why fight like that? Yeah, Hamilton and Hamilton and Perez are down here. Old engine for Hamilton, because he seems to be struggling. Does he have damage? Last episode it was the other Merc car. Now it's Hamilton. It's Russell. Now it's Hamilton. Stroll looks for that move. Russell is flying, by the way.
Use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Alright, hi Logan. Bye Sergeant. That's clear and obvious. Hamilton is holding this entire pile up. This train is just getting left behind. Unless he has started to wake up. Gonna make a late lunge, look. That's never gonna work. Don't know why I tried it. Especially on our teammate. Thanks, Badass. Yeah, it wasn't Hamilton. No, it is Hamilton. That's Magnussen ahead. Yeah, I think when I said Hamilton needs to wake up, he did. He has woken up slightly, but that Merc isn't good under his hands. Or he could just be on very worn softs. Either or, it doesn't look good for him. This is more relaxing than I thought. Russell's just, look at Russell go. Every time I look down that map, I just see Russell's further and further away. That Merc is flying under the hands of George Russell. But Ferrari's got past Alonso. Well, I know the Aston Martin isn't good. Stroll's behind us. You can tell that Aston is not good because within 3 to 4 corners, Alonso's already been left by that Ferrari. I believe we're on lap 5 already.
Right, keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead.
Yuki and Hamilton make contact. We're gonna look like we're gonna try to make a move on Hamilton. After that, a little bit of contact, and we have. We have just made the move on Lewis Hamilton. So the softs could be dying off now. That's what they look like they're about to die off. Especially on Hamilton's car.
We're accumulating somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
We just sent it down, Yuki. We have to just keep making these moves now. Especially when we have better tires before they pit. In a couple of laps. We just have to make these moves stick. This is all we can do now. The P15 We're 5 cars behind us. A train of 7 cars ahead of us. Points is still possible in this race. Wasn't looking good after lap 1, but it looks good now. Hamilton is last. We're going to send it down the inside of Kevin Magnussen, the Danish driver. Now we just have to try and stay within a second to try and get this DRS. We need to stay ahead of Kevin. And we do. We are carving through the field, 20%.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on soft.
And we're pitting in 2 to 3 laps time. Let's see when everyone else pits. I think they're all going to start pitting next lap. All these soft boys, even maybe the mediums. We're getting to a groove now. See if no one pits, I'm pitting. For that undercut, that big undercut. Yeah,
Okay,
box.
we can take you this lap.
Yeah. This is the ideal thing. We boxed for anyone else. This could be massive, this could be the big brain, or this could be a very, very dumb thing to do. Hamilton's in.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect.
Hamilton is
Job on
thinking the
turn, isn't
exact
it,
same
mate?
thing
Looks
as
like
me.
a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Got a 4-second lead over him. Let's now just focus. I believe that is Russell coming out of the pits.
Valtteri is in for his stop.
Perez, this group of cars, we are out ahead. And the group ahead of us is Lando Norris and co. Could we jump any of them? Perez is on hards, Albon's on mediums. We pulled an absolute blinder by going early
Car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead
for the
now running
softs.
medium tyres. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 6.8 seconds.
There is a yellow flag, it's an Alpine.
Yellow flag.
Air Gasly is out. He just pulled up to the side of the road over here. Yep.
Okay, clear.
Now everyone else is boxing. Russell gets held up by Stroll, which closes that gap down. Oh, nowhere near. Nowhere near. With 5 seconds to Sainz.
You're into P8. You've taken P8.
So we're in the points. That's all that matters. We're in the points. With an absolute blinder. But we're in the points. I just don't think we can look forward and catch those guys ahead.
Information on Ocon. They've got an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Doesn't really help us, considering he is behind us. That might help Albon.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 5.5 seconds.
Just used all the ERS. Now he's safe. Yep. Max is now carving his way through the field, through the top guys on soft tires. Piastri sits in 18 flat. And we're 7 tenths slower than that.
Well done, but be aware, these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
You're 7 tenths slower. Yep, this is our race now. We're faster than the cars behind, but slower than the cars ahead. For the time being, at least. We have probably got one more lap. Yeah, probably. One more lap. One, maybe 2 laps. Before these tires start hitting the wall. Means we'll have about 3 laps, 4 laps. We'll have 3 to 4 laps after this.
Okay,
Probably trying to go fast enough to stay away from Perez.
6.2 seconds.
So we have to hope this 3 seconds is good enough and Perez does not drop back behind Hamilton.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Hamilton will be right behind Perez. Oh, no. Almost just lost it. hit the massive sausage curb, and that's not going to do our hopes any good. Yeah, we're hitting a wall now. We're hitting the wall. Yep, 4 laps. 4 laps to go. Russell and Leclerc are fighting out for the win.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.9 seconds.
It's a wonderful strategy, but I need the gap to be bigger. And I can't make a mistake again. Because Perez is going to be right behind us at the end of this lap. Because he is on now technically the faster of the 2 tyres. The hards will last. And I pitted a lap earlier onto softs. So annoying. To say that we're even in the points is good. But we have 3 laps.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 8.5 seconds.
Even with DRS, Perez is fast. Oh yeah, the Red Bull is fast in straight line. Holy, they are way faster than us. With better drag reduction than us. Oh gosh. Better arrow. Yep. Here comes Perez and Hamilton.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
And Albon could be there too to try and snatch a point. If I make a mistake and fighting these guys. Oh my gosh. Paris, try that. He's just giving Hamilton DRS. I'm doing everything wrong right now. Let me focus. This is going to be an exciting final couple of laps. The entire race has been quite good. In terms of strategy calls. Racing hasn't even been that bad. And now we get a nice little, you get a nice little treat for the final 2 laps. Now it's just holding Perez off for as long as we can. We wouldn't be in this scenario. It would have been the final lap if we didn't make that mistake. As we make another one. And this time we've hit Hamilton. Perez has got through. Hamilton tags us. And now we have to give way to Albon too. What has just happened?
Okay, let's try and get those places back.
We've just went from P8 to P11. In the span of 2 corners, 3 corners, 4 corners. I don't know how many corners that is. That little section is, but now we've got 1 lap to try and get back P9. These softs are dead. They're so dead.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Gonna burn everything. No. How do we have no power? How do we have no power?
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, this is where we made the mistake last time. Did a lot of things wrong. That's why we're being so good. We're more arrow set up than these guys. Now I'm gonna chase Albon. Just gonna have to go for it in the final corner. Nah, we couldn't. Ha! That one mistake has just cost us probably 4 points,
Pick up rubber
2
and bring it
points,
home.
maybe even just could have cost us just a point.
It's victory in Budapest then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I want to know if that was as easy as it looked. An absolute masterclass today.
That is
Well, Mercedes are on top
Partake.
form once. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, there's no question in my mind. It has to go to George Russell. What a performance. He's got every right to be proud of what he accomplished out there today.
Let's move on to the constructors. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One, so be sure to join us for the next one.
alright then. So the race finishes Russell, P1. Oscar gets P3, Leclerc's P2. Alonso, Norris, Sainz, Verstappen, and then obviously you know what the order is from down, but we went from I'm so annoyed, we went from P8 on lap 17 to P11 from one mistake. Our teammate finished P16. Yeah, Alpines were struggling. So in the standings, we stay fourth, but we're tied now with Max Verstappen in points. Constructors, apart from Merck and Red Bull swapping, Aston getting closer to us. Williams no, they just extend their lead on Alpine. Nothing much else happened. And our rivalry is done.
The contract renewal window has opened. We can try and renegotiate for a better deal with our current team,
But
or approach someone else.
we are not done yet. As you can see, we are Spec 2 on certain things. We're not Spec 1. We're not Spec 2 in everything. We are the worst performing car in the grid. As of now. I'm going to approach other teams. I want to see what other teams there are that wants me. So obviously Alfa Romeo is the worst. That's a punch. With the upgrades we've had to deal with and the upgrades we've done, that is a sucker punch. I would go be like, oh, I could get one of these. I could try. Ultimately, I'm probably gonna try one of them and just see. I'm gonna try McLaren, but if not, I'll probably go more Aston than anything else. So I'm gonna try McLaren. Hopefully.
Here you can make salary demands to the team. Any extra of your base salary will go into your perk fund.
We have
The more you demand,
we
the
can
lower the chances of
go
our success.
to
Do make
McLaren.
sure that you don't go demanding anything unrealistic for your acclaim level. If you do, the team might refuse to negotiate any more with you in this negotiation period.
And we could, in theory, push for the title this season. But if we win the title this season, I will go for the Constructors next season with the team. I think McLaren might be more of a, let's win double. We can win double. I'm just going to go medium risk. And we're in McLaren. From now on, we are now a McLaren driver. We're going to use our perks, get development, feedback. And we are now a McLaren driver. We are now a McLaren driver starting for next episode where we will be at the Dutch GP. But until then, I will see you later. See ya.